50-50. You can't spend everything on like your product development and then have zero money for marketing it after. It's just not gonna work. Hey guys, how you doing? So in the last video, I talked about 4 things I wish I knew before starting a business. Today, we're gonna talk about something else. Bit of a backstory. Over the past 5 years, I've done a lot of businesses as well, like official and unofficial ones. There were a lot of things that I learned throughout, and I wish to share some of that with you today, and hopefully it can help you be more successful in your business. So here are the 4 things you should avoid when you're still starting a business. Very strong. So first one, guys, as much as it's very exciting to have your own business, just be careful in going into a shopping spree. You know, like when you have the capital or the budget, you don't want to start spending so much money as much as it's really exciting, and you just want everything nice and pretty and beautiful. But you have to remember that once money is spent, it's very hard to earn back. Sometimes it takes time, so don't go on a shopping spree. Number 2, when you start a business, don't just rely on friends and family. As much as it's hard to hear and you really want your family and your friends to support you, some of them will, a lot of them won't. But even those who did can't support you forever, you know, like they can't be your customers all the time. You have to like actually look for people who would pay you and be willing to give you money for whatever it is you're exchanging with them, whether it's a service or a product. So don't just rely on your friends and family. So number 3, don't be an ass to your employees, guys. Even if you have 10 of them or even just 1, you have to remember that although you're paying them, you're giving them money, there's a reason for that. It's because you can't do everything. That's the truth, and that's why you're hiring people. It's because you can't do it all by yourself. So don't be an ass to them. They actually make your life easier and care enough to work for you if you're nicer to them, and would actually give a shit about your business if you're nicer to them. I think, I don't know about these guys. I hope so. Number 4, don't open a business without a marketing budget. A lot of people just rely on word of mouth, and yes, it's gonna be okay probably the first 2 months, but no one's gonna give a shit about your business every day. Like, they're not gonna promote it every day of their lives. So you have to have some money at least to spend for marketing, whether it's Facebook ads or, you know, if you want a billboard somewhere, if you want radio ads, and all these like just advertising, you need the budget for that, definitely. I've encountered a lot of business owners who are so proud about their product or their service, which is nice, but you know, when you start asking them, how are you gonna make sure everyone knows about it, which is basically marketing, they say, oh, I don't have the budget for that. So I'm like, what the fuck? How do you have a budget for this and not for that? You know, marketing is literally what's gonna make you money, not everything else. Like, so if you're not gonna market, then that's gonna be a big problem. So just don't open a business if you don't have the marketing budget yet. Or better yet, if you have a budget, just make sure that there's some of it for marketing. Okay, just like 50-50. You can't spend everything on like your product development and then have zero money for marketing it after. It's just not gonna work. I guess you're just more prepared. Like when you have these things in mind, at least you're prepared and you know that these problems are gonna come at you, you know, one day. Again, as I keep saying, that starting a business is fun, but then doing it every day becomes challenging. So these 4 tips can hopefully help you prepare for that, for what's to come for your business. So there you go, guys. Those are 4 things to avoid when you're still starting out a business. And if you have questions, comment down below and I'll try to answer them. Hopefully I can answer them. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Buttons here. I think here? No, here. Yeah, here. I'll see you guys in the next video.